All right, this is my CanAm. I got it not too long ago, maybe a month and a half, and I have a big Glamis trip scheduled for the end of this month, for Halloween, so first Glamis trip of the season pretty much. And this car has not seen sand yet. Really haven't gotten it up in the RPM range yet. So I need to get this thing ready for Pismo. So I just need to put the sand tires on and and fuel it up. Other than that, that's it. And then we can head out to Pismo. Let's get to it. All right, I got the sand tires on, and so now I need to refuel. I'm gonna put what gas I have left in the can into the car, and then run out, fill up the can. That way I have, 5 extra gallons of fuel tomorrow. And if you're wondering, this garage does look pretty small. I mean, this thing fits, but it's definitely not comfortable. I'm in an apartment actually, so. I don't have much room in here, but you know what? It works. I was able to make this thing fit. And that's all that matters. All right, so now, gotta step over this. Oh, let's see how much gas we have. One bar down from full. I like that. I'm happy with it. So, yeah, I'll go fill up the gas can with another 5 gallons. And then we're almost ready. Just about ready. We got the sand tires on, gas is in the car, and gas is in the can. So that's pretty much everything I was wanting to get done before tomorrow. I'm leaving at like 6 a.m. and I still have to go get my trailer to the storage. So I got to get up at like 4 a.m. So tomorrow morning is going to be eventful, but I still have one more thing that I want to do before I go to Pismo tomorrow.
Well, it is like 4:30 in the morning, and the concert I went to last night, I got home at like 12:30, so I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now, less than that actually. But we got an exciting day. So the reason I have to get up so early for this is, one, I want to get to Pismo when they open the dunes. As of right now, they're still limiting how many people they're letting in, and being a weekend, and I haven't been out there in over 2 years, I want to make sure I get in. I'm not taking any chances, so I'm going to be there when they open. Also, my trailer is out in storage, so I need to go get that. That's across town, so that's going to take a little bit for me to go get the trailer, come back, load up and everything. Then I'll have my buddy Joseph. He'll be meeting me here. He's going to ride with me to Pismo. But we're going to meet up at an AM PM at the edge of town and meet up with my buddy Cody and his girlfriend Marisol. So once we get together, then we'll be on our way. Hopefully that'll be like 6 o'clock. All right, can't hardly see it because it's at night, but we got the CanAm all loaded up. It's all strapped down and everything. I'm ready to go meet up with Cody at the AM PM. I got Joseph in the truck right now, so let's start this trip. All right, made it to Arco. Got the rig right here. Buddy Cody and his quads right there, and we're getting ready to hit the highway. It's right there, and then should be at Pismo sometime around 9 o'clock, right when they open up. So let's get to it. Alright, just made it to Pismo. And check that out. 9 o'clock, just like I said I wanted. Ended up being perfect. So, no line to get in or anything like that. It's gonna be pretty smooth sailing. So, I'm excited to get the CanAm out on the sand for the first time. Trying out my new wheels and tires, my sand tires that I've had for freaking 2 months now. So, should be a good time. Alright. CanAm's doing good. Quad's doing good. Other quad's doing good. Made it out to the sand drags, or at least what used to be. This little starting hill's kind of pathetic now, actually.
It used to be way bigger.
I feel like it used to be way back there.
It used to be bigger, and it did used to be back there, but it also used to be longer too. Remember how wide?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It used to stretch a lot further than that.
Only just a few quads on here now.
Yeah, and then the hill is getting ridiculous right here.
It's way steeper.
It's way steeper. I mean, it always had a hill, but not like this. I mean, dunes are so different right now. It's crazy.
All right, well, my GoPro did what GoPros do. It died early, really quickly. So I'm not gonna have really any riding footage. So instead, I'm just gonna make this video me talking about my car. Because like I mentioned, it's pretty new to me. I've only had it for maybe a month and a half or something like that. So this is a 2021 CanAm X3 XRS. It's a turbo RR, and it has the Smart Shox. And so far, I've been just so freaking happy with this thing. I have the Sandcraft Destroyers, I believe they are, a 32-inch on the Methods, and these Method wheels have the bead grip. Overall, I've been really happy with this thing. Some of the mods I've done to it already have been the radios. I don't know, my growing up, my dad was always like very strict that radios are very important, so I've kind of grown up thinking that, and I do legitimately think that. This is the rugged RDM dual band. It's been working very nicely. Right here, instead of having an intercom right there, I have my push to talks. Now my intercom is actually tucked inside of here. Long story short, I ended up with a prototype from Rugged Radios. So the intercom sits back there. I have my intercom controls right here. So, oops. So this is my volume, this is my box, and then it has Bluetooth. So I have my Bluetooth controls right here. Now you can also see that I have a variable speed controller for my air pumper. So again, just all rugged stuff. I found this is actually a pretty good spot to mount it. These ridges right here, I just kind of cut down, and that fit pretty nicely right there. I like it a lot. The only problem is that when I shift down to low, I'll bump the switch a lot, but it's really not that big a deal. These hoses I have held onto the cage using some 3D printed pieces that I made. So essentially, they just push right onto the cage, kind of snap, and then same thing with the hose, just kind of snaps on like that. I'm slowly revising the design. I'm liking it so far though. And then you can see that one actually has a cap, because I don't have a passenger with me all the time today. At least not one that has a helmet for the pumper. So I capped that hose, that way I'm getting the most amount of air into my helmet. I believe that is all the modifications I've done to this thing. Oh, I got a little open hole right here. I'm gonna put a USB, like it's a USB hub that fits into the switch, and it also has a battery voltage readout. So that's gonna go in soon. I mean, really the most noticeable thing, or notable thing to say about this car is this switch right here, and this is the electronic suspension. I really can't be happier with that thing. Like I mentioned, this is my first time out in the sand, and I've done a couple rides. I've bottomed it out a couple times, but that's doing some of those really hard G outs at the bottom of the hills. So I might get a spring kit at some point. It's coming up. I might have a hookup for some to get a little bit of a discount, but yeah, I mean, this has been nice. I absolutely love this thing. It's been to the mountains a couple times, and so that's something. The first time I took it out riding, it had a leak, and it was leaking oil everywhere. So I immediately took it back to the dealer, and what had happened was when they were assembling the engine, the cam sensor, the seal didn't sit right, and they showed me a picture. I wish I had it, but I mean, it was poking out, so it was draining all kinds of oil. But that has since been fixed, and this car has not had an issue since. As far as the wheels and tires go, they're working really nice. This is my first time using them, and I actually bought the wheels and tires before I bought the car. Kind of interesting, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, I don't know if you really
care if it matters, but I got some just some flag mounts from Amazon. They're like 20 bucks or something like that. Oh, and then obviously to go with the rugged pumper system, this is their helmet, or I guess it's Bell's helmet that they take and install the headset in. And this is also the auto dimming visor. You know, I'm 24 years old, and they said, hey, do you want this tinted visor, auto tinting visor? I'm like, no, I don't need that. Whatever, it's a little sun in my eyes, I don't care. I care. It's so freaking helpful. I mean, you can see how dark it is when I'm wearing it in the sun. You can't even see me in there. And then at nighttime it clears right up. In love with that. But all in all, that's the car. Had to kind of change up the video because my freaking GoPro died. These things, you can never get enough battery out of these. I don't know why. I had it charging, and when I got out of the truck, it was 80-something%. And then I go for a quick ride. I didn't mount it up for the first ride because I was just anxious to ride. I was gonna mount it up for the second ride. Nope, it's dead. So, whatever. Anyway, I might do some shots of me loading up or to leave, or I might put in some pictures of the CanAm out in the dunes or something. But other than that, that's going to be this video.